Live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Golf Gossip. I'm one of your hosts, Shan Coughlin.
And I'm Jamie Catola.
And we're the real wives of golf professionals. How are you today?
Good.
So we made a big announcement last time.
We did. That I'm having a baby.
Jamie's having a baby. Yep. How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. It's 88 degrees outside, and it's only May. So I don't want to know what August is going to be like.
Well, that's all right, because we had we talked about the weather all winter, so I was ready for some warm weather, but I'm not, carrying a baby. I'm so excited for you, by the way.
Thank you.
So a little golfer's coming in the house. So still a few weeks away from finding out if it's like a little girl golfer or a little boy golfer?
4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
5 weeks? 4 weeks, yeah. So we'll find out, and then we go up to Philly for the National Professional Championship. So we had to find out a little earlier. I begged with my doctor because I was like, then I'm going to be out of town for a week at least.
That's right. How's Dale doing?
He's good. He's in Hilton Head right now for first round of U.S. Open qualifying.
Go Dale.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So if you want to check it out, look up Dale Catola. See how he finishes.
It's tough. It's not easy at all. One of his students who's a +1 went and played, and he shot I think he shot like a 72. He didn't have a very good day.
Right.
And last person to get in, they take 5 players, was a 68.
Oh, okay. So you got to go low.
You got to go low.
All right. Well, he went pretty low at one of the local member guests here last week.
He played in the Surf Club member guest with my father, and first round he shot a 63.
So he's capable.
He is capable.
We need him to do it not at a member guest, but at a U.S. Open qualifier.
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, Dale, we're sending you good golf vibes.
Good chi right now.
So, in the other world of touring professionals, a lot to talk about.
There's so much to talk about. I only really picked like 4 topics, so we wouldn't go over. But, we are the wives of golf professionals.
Yes. And we want to run up and hug our husbands when they win golf tournaments.
Yes, we do. However. And this is a big however.
Yes.
Please just dress the
appropriately.
I have like no words.
Yeah.
For what Alexis wore at the TPC when Ricky Fowler won. No words. I mean, I get it. She's a model. She dresses like a model. That's great. And half of these tour wives are gorgeous, but you don't see them with Daisy Duke shredded shorts.
Yeah. And a shirt falling off.
Shirt that has one button in the back and off the shoulders. And I will give her 1% of credit. She had her sneakers on. So she was prepared to walk the course.
Yes.
However,
this got a ton of recognition, though, so it could have been a great move for her modeling career.
I think it got more than the kiss.
Yeah. Definitely the outfit got more than the kiss.
You know what? You're excited. You just got called he got the most overrated player. He's going to be like, I'm not overrated.
Exactly. But, I mean, they flat laid it down right on the 18th green. And I was like, whoa. That was a little much for me. But, maybe I'm getting old. Who knows?
I don't know.
I would like to think not. I would like to think we're just being...
There's country club attire, period. It's just what it is. The spectators know. The wives should know.
Yes.
You would never, ever catch Amy Mickelson. No. Never. I mean, she is...
She's classy.
Very classy. It's about class. Like, show some class. I get it. You're young. You're a model. Show some class, not your ass.
Whoa. There you go. I was going to say, Jordan Spieth outclassed some of the other competitors yet again. When he won, you didn't see any of that mess going on.
No. So
a little quick peck, hug.
I don't care about the kissing. It's the outfit that really
the mauling. Me. The mauling was a little much.
I mean, it was okay. The second time, the first kiss was like, you know. But then when they did it again, it was like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
You're excited.
Get a room.
You have a hot girlfriend. We get it.
Gosh. But let's read some of the tweets that went out because these were hysterical.
Yeah. So, Christy Schiller, KK Schiller.
KK Schiller.
I'm not familiar with who she is. You said she was...
No, I thought we were talking about someone
different. Yep. I'm not familiar who she is, but she said if Ricky Fowler wins, I hope he uses the money to buy his girlfriend some bigger clothes.
That was pretty good.
And then it was hashtag bless her heart.
But I will say she pulled it off. I mean, that would have been a great beach outfit.
Yeah, or if they were playing in Saint-Tropez, or, I mean, there's no golf courses there. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, they were playing
No.
in the Mayakoba. I mean, sure.
Okay. No, I still don't.
Not
if you're on a golf
TPC
course, no.
Sawgrass.
Yeah, no. It doesn't work.
No.
Let's see. We've also got...
Oh, this was a good one. Erin Walker.
Oh, go ahead. Yep. Erin Walker, wife of Jimmy Walker.
She thought that was pretty funny to see it. And so she tweeted, BTW, Jimmy Walker, we need to work on our post-win kisses. And she was like, get it, Ricky Fowler. So obviously there was some, and hashtag Yowza.
Yowza, yeah.
So, there was some fun with that. And I think the kiss was fine. Personally, it was the outfit.
It was the outfit. I don't know. It was a combination for me.
Yeah, if I see another girl, I mean, I hope this isn't a trend because I
Yeah.
know the young kids are playing and they have really hot young girlfriends. And as they should.
Yeah. Hey, we gave Caroline Wozniacki a hard time for wearing jeans to the Masters,
And
but they
pink hair.
they were full length.
Can't even, I'm like verklempt thinking if this was the Masters and she had that outfit on. I mean,
Yeah.
you know me, I'm all about
Yeah.
dressing for the Masters.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it was Augusta, they wouldn't even let her on property. I mean, if it
I
was
would hope
Augusta,
not. I would hope
no
not.
way.
No way. I would hope not. So anyway, that was that's been trending for a while now, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be for
If
a
you
while.
haven't seen it, just look up Ricky Fowler's girlfriend Alexis Randock, and you'll see it. The yellow shirt, you can't miss it.
So now that Woods and Lindsay broke up, they're now considered the new power couple.
That's what everybody's saying, and because the Duffners broke up as well.
Yeah.
We don't really know much about her.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sure we will
The two of
find
them
out.
love Instagram, but
Yep.
we don't really know anything yet. So we're keeping our eyes on this power couple, folks.
There you go. All right. So speaking of Woods and Vaughn, something very cool came out about Tiger Woods. I don't know if it was his PR department or just a good, kind thing someone put
definitely
out.
his PR department after
All right.
what had the
I-
bad press. So
I was
he needed
giving-
some good press.
I was giving him a little bit of credit, but he actually, the rumor is that he personally wrote a letter to a kid who was being bullied at school who attempted suicide. And
for stuttering.
yeah, for stuttering. And it says, if there's anyone who knows the power of a letter, it's Tiger Woods. Woods wrote Stanford as a 7th grader before going on to make history there. And what he did for another young kid recently is a whole lot cooler. And this is so true. But Ron Sirac recently wrote about a boy who had been bullied at school and was really struggling with friendships and life. And, it's being a kid, partly because of a stuttering problem. And the boy's mom wrote to Sirac's friend, Sophie Gustafson, which Sirac
Who's a
discussed
golfer.
at Golf Digest. Yes. Ooh, I can't talk today. Wanted to give you an update that Mom wrote. Things have been going well for a while. He played football for the first time this year. However, he was teased about stuttering and quit the team. And he's really been struggling lately, feeling lonely due to the reality that he doesn't have any close friends. He went on that he'd had a bad week and that one evening he attempted suicide, yelling downstairs, "Goodbye, I love you." The mom and her husband immediately ran upstairs. His bedroom door was locked. They busted down the door, and he was sitting on the window getting ready to jump, but they were able to grab him and keep him from going out head first to the concrete below, so that the mom was desperately searching for something to hold on to. So she threw Tiger's name out there, and he continues to love and watch golf and is still a fan of Tiger, the mom wrote. Is there any way we could get a story to Tiger and see if he could help find something encouraging for him to look forward to? So this is all that was in the email the mom wrote. And Sirac's response was, yes, I will make certain Tiger knows this boy is a fan of his. And he did. And Tiger wrote the kid a letter, and the rest has been history. I mean, it really meant a lot.
I think that's awesome. There's a lot of different great, amazing charities out there, and I'm going to give a quick plug to my friends up in Massachusetts.
Sure.
We have a friend who is battling leukemia for the second time,
Ugh.
Luke, and they've been getting a bunch of football players in schools. It's the push-up challenge. So you do 5 push-ups or you donate $10 to the Jimmy Fund. And so with that, it's the hashtag Luke Stronger. And so anyway, there's a lot of good different charities out there, kids with illnesses.
Right.
Unfortunately we see, school shootings and,
Yeah.
mental illness is just as big as a
Yes.
physical illness. So I think that's awesome that this
got all the way.
Yeah, depression, and I
Yeah.
think it's a really good thing.
So
and
we give
platform.
Tiger Woods so much of a hard time. We gave him a little bit of a good kudos there. And for all the players out there, if you hear about these things and if the stories do get to you, know that you do make a huge impact. And I'm sure they know that already. But
Yes.
I thought this was a very cool story. Other things in the news headlines on the gossip trail. Rory is winning on and off. You found this story.
I did. My boy Rory is.
He is your favorite.
Amazing. Can we just? Can we really just talk about Quail Hollow? I mean, really?
Yeah, that was huge.
I mean, 11 under.
In like 8 holes. I think he did it all in the back 9, right?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Set his own record. Broke his own record.
Birdie, eagle, birdie, 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 and then how you finished?
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
was like, this is so awesome for him too.
All I could think is, oh my gosh, Jamie is going to talk about this the entire thing. So when you waited this long into the program
I had
to mention it,
Well,
I was
we had
like,
some
cool.
other good stuff that we wanted to talk
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
And then I did see a video on Scratch TV that he and his buddies took a jet from Charlotte to London.
Yeah.
And they had like a party in the jet. And
Of course they did.
They were fielding questions from fans and like just ragging on his caddy the whole time. And they were just having a dance party, him and like 5 of his buddies. It was really cool. There was no girl. I mean, I was looking in that video.
There's no girls.
No.
All right. Speaking of caddies, I know we're going to talk about Rory, but did you see that at the tournament, Pat Perez's caddy won the caddy tournament and gave him 10% of his winnings?
I did it, but then I
Okay.
saw a video about Pat Perez real quick, and I was like, I didn't have time to look at it. It might have had something to do with that.
No, they do. They put, I guess, when they're playing, they put an undisclosed amount of money into a box on like number 17, and that's what the winner gets. And he did it as
And
it
then so
shows
he
them
gave him
both,
a
and he gave him
percentage?
10%. I thought
Oh, that
was
is so
hysterical.
funny. But back to
Rory.
Our Rory and our feel good segment that we're having
Yes.
here. Rory did some really great stuff too. And a young lady, because she's not a child, she's I believe in high school. She's from South Carolina, and she's a member
Yay.
of her high school golf team. And she was this girl, Grace Vaughn. She was born with a I don't know if
It's a blood disease.
blood disease. Yeah, okay. And you know, she struggled in her life, and so she had written that she wanted to play with Rory McIlroy.
And she
So-
won that opportunity.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So she got to play in the Pro-Am with him at Quail Hollow, and I mean, how great is that? That is like a dream come true. I
Yes.
love feel-good stories like that. I did a lot of work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I love it when you can make a kid's day. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
All right, so so we've done the feel good segment. So this last part actually makes my day because let's face it, we like to rub it in.
We
a
like to
little bit.
gossip a little
We
bit.
do like to gossip a little bit.
It
so
is called golf gossip.
It is, and we got to go back to Lindsay and Tiger for just a little bit.
You know, 4 words. I told you so.
I told you so. How many times has that poor girl heard that?
I mean,
When this came out and it was all about like the rehab and the, it just didn't work out and whatever. And then the truth comes out. The other shoe falls.
yeah, supposedly they broke up because of scheduling difficulties. I mean, after
Yeah.
3 years, you can't get your schedule on track? Really? Come
Or
on.
you don't know the other person's schedule.
Yeah.
They both suck. I mean, let's
We
face
knew that
it.
was
Yeah.
such a BS answer, and we knew there was something really
Yeah.
down to it. And what do you know? Tiger cheated again.
Again. And here's what I don't get. They actually went to counseling.
Yeah. Here's what you know what I would love
Like,
to know?
who
What
goes to
I would
counseling
love
with
to
Tiger
know
Woods?
is that Thanksgiving when Tiger and Elin all came out. What do you think Lindsay was thinking at that time? Like, oh, what
That's a
a
great
jerk,
question.
or I can't believe it, or oh,
Was
serves
she-
him right. And then she ends up dating him for
him.
3 years. And hello, do you really think you could change somebody like that? Like,
I
I
don't know.
think I'm going to be the one that changes him.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't, Hey, here's the thing. They had a 3-year run. That's pretty good for people dating these days.
Well, I mean, Tiger had a long run with Elin. I mean, who even knows how long
Yeah.
he's been cheating on Lindsay or
Yeah.
what? I mean, come on, really?
yeah. Well, I don't know. The fact that he didn't sleep for 3 days because he was so distraught now just really puts that into perspective. I think he wasn't sleeping for 3 days because he was free again.
Yeah.
He was activating his glutes.
That's right. We said that before. So, in case some of you don't know, Tiger withdrew from the Farmers and at Torrey Pines, and a couple of months. This was a couple months ago, and they went to therapy, and that's when Tiger made the confession that he had cheated.
Okay. So in the interview, late night interview that we talked about
that
last
was
time,
totally we pegged
she totally
it, we
knew.
had it.
She knew.
She knew it, and that's her saying what a good girlfriend she was because she was putting up with a cheater.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with walking around a golf course for 5 hours like she was talking about.
No, but she had to spin it somehow.
She did. All right, Duffner.
And now, okay, this is our
What is this
man
about?
up. It's
Okay.
actually a female man up,
Yep.
okay? Because you know what?
What?
This lady is not nice, and I am shame on you, Amanda Duffner, okay? Not only is she the Instagram queen, and now she's just gone overboard, and
Right.
she is just rubbing everything in Duffner's face.
Yeah, the whole swimming with the dog thing.
So what she did, they had custody over their dog, Louis Duffner, who I believe has his own Instagram as well. They
with
love
like
Instagram.
millions of followers.
Yes.
Yes.
And, Jason Duffner, the poor guy, he loses his wife, he loses his dog, and loses $2.5 million in the divorce. And now he has to watch his ex-wife and his dog, like, just hanging out, like, sunning and swimming and doing nothing all day. And, like, her just posting bikini shots of her and the dog and her trying to get the dog to swim and while they're partying and boating.
But here's what I don't get. I mean,
And he's just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Not playing good golf this year and keeping the lights on and paying the alimony, and she's just totally rubbing it in his face.
well, here's the picture we're looking at, and you can find this on Instagram.
Yeah, she put it on her Instagram.
It's on Louis' Instagram, and it says it's her laying on a surfboard or the side of a pool, and it says not letting anyone
on a
mess
yacht.
with on a yacht. Okay, not letting anyone mess with my mom. The dog is sitting on her.
It's a French bulldog for those of you who don't know, and he has a life jacket on.
Oh my gosh. And anyway, and she's just someone else is obviously taking this picture because you see both of her hands.
And just her boobs.
Yeah. So anyway, and the dog sitting on her. Saying
And there
not-
was another video of it right before that of her holding the dog and
They're
trying to get the
swimming.
dog to swim. And all you hear is like, it must have been a big lake party or something like
Yeah.
that because you see a bunch of boats and everybody's drinking and having a good time. So, Boomer Jason Duffner, he can't get, I
See,
think,
now, if-
17th, tied for
I don't
17th
know.
is his
if
best.
someone had told me Jason Duffner didn't sleep for 3 days after their breakup, I would have believed it. Like, he probably was actually upset.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Oh.
So, here again, here's a warning to all the athletes that their wives are hotter than them on Instagram. Make sure she's taking, your IG model carefully and
Yeah.
pick the right girl.
Yeah, try to pick the right girl. But, girls can be a little tough. They can be.
Yeah.
Yep. And we are a girl. We know.
I know it. So,
We know.
you know what? We had a little bit of good stuff. And
We got one more segment. Wait, don't
we
forget
do.
our
Oh, my gosh. That's
pro.
right.
We haven't done a pro you didn't know for a while now. And so after this last event, I ended up watching Kevin. Is it Chappell or Chappelle?
I'm going to go with Chappell.
I'm thinking it's Chappell too. So Kevin
Or is
Chappell.
it Chappelle, like Dave Chappelle?
Could be. He's
It's
from
spelled Chappell.
California. And he turned pro in 2008. He went to school at UCLA. He's 6 foot tall, 180 pounds. So right in the, a little bit shorter than our buddy Dustin, but about the same weight. And he first got started playing golf at the age of 5 when he tagged along with his dad and older brother. And this is what I found so cool. He played really well. And he's done well this year, over $500,000 in winnings. But again, we talk about this. I watch all the events. I had never heard of him. But these guys play. They make the tour.
Mm-hmm.
They should be talked about more. And so that's what we're doing today. He won one event on the web.com tour, the 2010 Fresh Express Classic at TPC in Stonebray. But this year, like I said, he's won over $500,000. He's
In
166.
7 years, he's won $5.7 million. I'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
7 years.
I know.
Sure. Absolutely.
Hey, we know how hard it is. Your husband's trying to get out there and make a living playing. It's not easy.
No, it's
and some of
not.
these people make me so angry when they say, "Oh, well, they're nobody. They're on the tour, but they're nobody."
If
I'm
they
like,
only knew.
if they only knew how hard it really is. But the media is partly to blame for that because
Yeah.
they only cover the top, 10 people on the money list.
I
So-
mean, but they have to also because you can't have cameras everywhere. And if
I
one
know.
of these guys happens to light it up, then they get a little recognition, But it's really tough. That's why we love to do this segment.
Yes.
And just, these guys, they play their whole life.
Right. So
And
he
it's
is
amazing.
his Twitter handle is at Kevin_Chappell, CHAPPELL. He's got 8,500 Twitter followers, 8,599. Oh, he's only one short of 8,600. Here, quick, follow him
Okay.
on Twitter so you can be his 8,600.
I will.
But Kevin Chappell played really well. He's done really well. Let's start following him and keeping folks up to date on his progress and go.
And
with
if
that.
there's a pro you want us that that's maybe on the tour, that's starting out, evenweb.com, let us know. We'll give them a plug.
Absolutely. And just so you know, on April the 12th, he did tweet out that Wyatt Casey Chappell, happy, healthy, and more than I can have ever imagined, they have recently had a baby.
So he is a proud papa too.
He's a proud papa, new proud papa too. We almost need a segment on who's
we
a new
do.
parent.
Who's a new parent? I know. We're gonna have to. We might have to add that.
So I guess Elizabeth is his wife, and she is at EPETES. So follow them. They are a cute couple, and we'll learn more about them in the future. Jamie, even though we tried, we went overtime again.
We
tried
always
not
do.
to. And
It's hard.
the feel good stuff was out there today. Not as much
Yeah.
gossipy, but we'll dig some more for next time. Are we good?
I think we're good.
Thank you for coming in. Can't wait to hear more about your baby soon
Yeah.
and Dale's progress with his bid to qualify for the U.S. Open.
We'll see
Keep
how it
us up to
goes.
date on that.
I will.
And then when is the pro?
We've got right now. He's got U.S. Open. Then he's got North Carolina Open, and then we go after that for National Professional Championship.
All
So
right, and that's in Pennsylvania
that's in Pennsylvania.
on the tour. You're on your own little tour here.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Folks, thank you very much for tuning in. We certainly appreciate it. This edition of Golf Gossip has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. And when visiting us here at The Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured golf course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and so much more. If you need help with a golf vacation, hashtag just call Dave on Twitter or give us a call on a real phone, 844-GO-GOLF1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, including the past episodes of Golf Gossip. So to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio or TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices through iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and on the Myrtle Beach Golf app. You'll want to download that today. This is one of your hosts, Shan Coughlin.
And Jamie Catola.
And on behalf of the two of us, our producer, Mr. Jeff, behind the glass, we thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next, so don't go anywhere.